Hi guys, how's it going? I've been really pushed for time the last couple of weeks, so I thought why not combine two things into one thing and do a video where I talk about recording jingles, which I have to do anyway for my podcast. That's right, I have a podcast. Of course I do. I call them jingles. They're not really jingles, it's more like incidental music, so things that just break up. Well, it's basically a talk show. I'll put links around here. It's called The Conversation Hat. It's weirdly funny. I'm sure you'll like it. If you like me, you'd like me. Please like me. But basically, it's half an hour long, and that much talking is a lot of talking, even with an advert or two, so you throw in bits of music and sketches and stuff to try and break it up just a little bit. So, not really jingles, I call them jingles, more incidental music. How do I make them? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, what do I want? I'm basically going to do, in the normal length of show, as many little pieces of incidental music as I can. So, hello keyboard. Let's think. This is a template I use a lot. So we've got a percussion. It's just a gunshot in there, and that's got a bit crusher on it and some delay, so it sounds just funny and weird. And then bass, gamelan. Gamelan is actually a style of music. The gangster is the name of this instrument, and it's actually not even a gangster because we've tuned it to be normal to our Western ears, basically. And then a synth. So I'm going to use this for some bits, but certainly not everything. So what I want to do first is just come up with a little percussive phrase to get us started. It's kind of like a snare, isn't it? So I'm approximating normal sounds. These are usually a bit wacky. I actually will try and incorporate things like the ukulele or the banjo or a kazoo or a swanee whistle just to make it sound silly and fun. I'm going to try and do it all inside of Cubase today. Oh, that's nice. So, with the delay, that's quite nice. What kind of delay is that? Excuse me. Dotted eighth notes. Okay, that's fine. Dotted 16ths. Dotted quarters. Ooh, I sort of preferred that. Let's go for ping pong. I'm just changing it up now. Ooh. Gets in the ears a little bit, doesn't it? Actually, for a podcast, that might be a bit annoying. Yeah. So the wide one has a nice sort of stereo sound, but it doesn't get annoying. I think the ping pong effect could get annoying. So let's repeat that a bit. Let's try that. There we go. I think we have our percussion loop. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, let's try that. Cool. I'm going to keep it on repeat so I can actually hear it, but I don't think it will be on repeat. So we've got that. What do I want for bass? I don't really know, I'm just going to... Let's see what that does. don't know. Let's try that. That actually kind of works. I'm just gonna do. Cool. And let's vary it. Let's try that. Yeah. I'm just varying the velocity to make it sound a little more human. I'm gonna sneeze. I can feel it. It's just not happening yet. Wait. No, nothing yet. Oh. This is intense. No, it's gone. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. Oh well. Try that. I reckon that might work. Oh, excuse me. I've got a hay fever. Let's try that. That works. I want to hear it not repeat. Try to extend that out a little bit. Oh, sorry. I would play my nose, but I'm not going to. What else does this need? It needs some kind of rhythm instrument. Not a gamelan. Not a gangster. Let's see what we have here. And yeah, in this preset I do have things like compression and delay and a few things like that already set up. Just makes things easier. Ooh. That could be weird. Melody. Yes. That's all right. Yeah, that's okay. How does it work? Something simpler. And I'm just going to copy those. Add a fifth in. That's not a fifth. I couldn't do music maths for a second there. Right, I've sort of got an idea for a lead in as well. It's just someone playing with the toy. I don't know what this instrument is, it just sounds like toys. I think these might be too long. What am I trying to achieve? That's not what I wanted at all. Let's just do Ooh, that was fun. A little bit longer. Let's double it, because it is fun. We can get away with that. That's not what I wanted to double. There we go. If I just duplicate, Shift and D to duplicate something. That stays that long. Cool. Let's perhaps. Kind of act like a fill, I guess. That's what we've got. I love that toy noise. Drop that an octave. Nah, just to make it sound a bit more finished. Cool. I also want to try, for this one, taking the fifths above and making the fifths below for the first section, because I think that will sound cool. Ooh. But hey, I could be wrong. So listen. The only thing I'm thinking is if there's a way to kind of smooth out, because it's quite rattly and I like it, but it might just be a bit much. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of modulation I can do to sort of, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Doesn't help, does it? kind of worked. Let's have that time though. Sound in the whole thing. Cool, that works. I want something kind of high up and slightly not annoying, but kind of trancey. So I do have Retrolog already. Let's find an arpeggio. Carpets. That's not an arpeggio, is it? It's not unpleasant though, so what if I make it an arpeggio? Like that. I'm just going to copy that in there. So I think I just want ease throughout. So back to that. How does that sound? No. What if it's higher? I reckon that's still going to be Nah, I don't love it. What if just like a pad of some kind? Good old pad shop. Just odd, weird, lightweight. Yeah, that'll do. So I usually will just copy things because I can't actually be bothered to remember what key I'm in, even though it's probably like E. Yeah, it's E. Whatever. Really quiet, just because I wanted something to flesh it out a bit. Or let's stick a load of phaser on it. So why not? Phaser, flanger. Flanger's harsh. Let's try that. turned it off for a reason, but I don't remember what the reason was. Oh well. Cool, so I'm going to make a deal with you. I don't love that. I like it, but I don't think it's going to work necessarily in this show. So I will keep it, but if I don't use it, stuff, I will put it on somewhere for free download, I guess. Because obviously I'm not going to give away blend tracks, because if I'm using these tracks in podcast, I don't really want to give them away. Sols. Listen to the, although actually, say that, we have a Patreon for the podcast, and if you have a certain tier, I think it's like $5 or something, you do get free downloads to the music, but obviously that's just for your listening pleasure, rather than for use in whatever. I don't even know what the legalities of sticking stuff on Blend is. It's probably super complicated. Anyway, let's do another one. So what I'm going to do first of all, add a tempo track. Tempo track just allows you to change the tempo partway through a song. So that's there, and I'm going to ramp up the tempo, to like 146. I'm going to copy this. It's going to go starting point. I'm going to use some of the same instruments, but not all of them. Let's try. This is ridiculous. That'll do, that's different enough, I don't care. So I want to add an organ of some kind, and I'm just going to go into Hallian, which I can never find. There we are. Organ. Now that's a bit. What have we got? It's not what I meant at all. Right. That's not. Screw it. That'll do. So I'm going to do a stupid. So let's go up at the end. That's twee. I'll do a pattern here. And this patterns just come into my head occasionally when I'm listening to something, and you just got to work out how to work it out. That's the only advice I have. Be able to think of a tune or hum a tune or whistle a tune or whatever whilst listening to a chord progression, and then just get used to working that out on whatever instrument. I'm quite good at working it out on a computer. You need to get good at working out on whatever instrument it is you use. That's just a skill, I'm afraid. Try and do it. Listen for the note on your instrument where the note is in your head. Just get good at it. Da, 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 da. That's so dumb. I love it. So that's going to start on A. I'm going to do inversions though, because my ears. Inversions is just where you put notes other than the root note in the bass at the bottom of the chord. Why? Because it's cool. That's entirely it. Nice. So then let's copy that rhythm. Ooh. Da, 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 da. I could probably have remembered that, but I chose not to. Where's that? Come on. So now I'm actually going to use this because that's kind of basically a bass line. There, done. Just needs to be in the right octave. Pull out some of these notes. that and that. Let's stick an octave. Infectious, isn't it? What else could we shove in there? Oh, how about an actual drum kit? Yeah. Use this one. Going so. Contact, yes. Let's go for 60cm, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's do an intro as well. Flam. I'll do, I guess. Done something wrong here, haven't I? good. That'll work. Done. That one's done. That'll make it into the show for sure, because it's stupid. Right, next one. Let's change the tempo ever so slightly. I'm going to copy this drum beat. Right, so I'm going to actually colour code these as well, just so it's a bit nicer to look at. Let's go with this drum fill. Let's go for ride sample just to mix it up a bit. It's more like it. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, that's it. It's been awkward now. Yeah. Cool. Actually, I quite like. Oh, where'd I go? I quite like having that slightly later snare there. Perhaps I need another one there, but just like really low velocity. Ooh. Cool. That's basically it. Although, do a counting at the start, I guess. Just makes it sound a little more like music, I guess. Yeah, that's literally the reason, and it kind of it just makes you sound like you're about to hear a piece of music. Again, I'm just sort of half going with what's in my head, half going with nothing really. Cool. So let's take, having that stupid concertina thing worked really well, just for infusing it with some weirdness. Let's see if they have something like, cool, that's what I wanted. Not that it'll necessarily work with this bass at all. Oh, I see what I've done. Let's try that. Here we go. D. I'm going to move the bass elsewhere. Not loving it. Nah. Okay. Let's try someone else. Let's make a chord. But then we let the computer do the work for us. Distortion on it, like what you might put on fish and chips at the beach. Just another thing. I'm sorry. There it is. So now the drums don't sound very good with it. Oops. So what I will do is go bass first, I guess. So this is kind of the bass line from the previous bit. So what I'm going to do, except for that one and that one, gonna half these durations, or no, I'm gonna do that. And for these ones, they are just going to be played at the end, so it's kind of playing both parts of the thing we just heard, but a lot lower. Down here. Maybe it goes in half. Yeah. And the whole thing goes down. Quite a few actually. That goes to there. Nope, I don't like that. And it should be lower. Right, that actually won't let me do that low. So, I'm not going to do that. I wonder if G is the root. Right, there's something about the it's not, I feel like it's sitting where it should. Is that out of tune? Is that something's really irking me about this? Now there's something really annoying, but I can't put my finger on it. Don't want to put that one in the bin as well. Right. Back to the drawing board. So, these notes can't be wrong. just lowered the percussion volume because it's it works, but I want there to be more kit. It says organ, it's not organ. See, look, I swear to God, there's a picture. There you go, sorted. Right. What else could we use? Koto and Gangster? Yeah, why not? That'll do, simple. That'll probably make it into the podcast. Right, let's just listen back to some of the things I've left out. Nothing wrong with that. I just don't really know what would go with it. You know what? That's what I want. That's good. Could be higher as well. Actually, let's put the... I think those need to be triplets, don't they? Right, yeah, I think those So that I'm going to work on, perhaps. This is going into the show like immediately. Just perfect. That's what the podcast is. Perfect. This one. Prefer it without the bass and pad. We'll scrap them. Really simple bass instead. Because I think I wrote that just by like, what have I done? Something stupid. Up the tempo a little bit. Oopsie. Yeah, just see what that does. Just throw some of that in there, see what that does. Kiwi, D. Oh, look at that, D. Let's see what that does. It was E, wasn't it? It's quite subtle, but I like it. Cool. So that's an hour. I'm going to stop it there because I have one definite One probable, one maybe, and two... What's this one? Two possible ideas. So as I said, not going on blend. Deal with it. The next one will. If you want to check out the podcast that I co-host and write music for, that'd be super cool, especially if you're into comedy, especially if you're into weird comedy and geek stuff. It's called the Conversation Hat Podcast. It's on SoundCloud, iTunes, and a few other podcast hosts as well. There might be a link on the screen as well, we'll see. Well, you need to subscribe to this channel as well, obviously. I do guitar stuff, and I'm very sleepy. That's my advert for my channel. Guitars and I'm sleepy. I'll see you next time. Thanks for sticking around. Toodaloo.